Welcome to class soulmate. So this is the pocket that we're going to be making. This pocket is special because the trouser is going to be having a rope band. Okay, so it is cut together and we need to insert a pocket into it. And this is the beautiful pocket that we have for it. Mind you, I've tried doing this before, but I couldn't figure out how to actually do it. And this time around, I did it so well, having a trouser with rope and then having a side pocket, which did not start from the waistline. Okay, so let's get right into it. Here I have the trousers I've cut already. The band is together with the trouser where the rope is going to be. So I've tried fixing this part and I'll show you how I did it. Now this is the pocket bag. I have 11 by 11 because it is small boy. For an adult you could have 13 by 13. Okay. So I'm going to be placing this pocket 3 inches below where the pocket bag is going to be. That is for the front piece of the trouser. I'm coming down by 3 inches. Now using right side to right side, I'll place it on the 3 inches. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to mark 7 inches from that point, which is where the opening of the pocket is going to be. I'll mark the 7 inches out, right? Then I'm going to pin it down. This fabric is somehow very strong and thick, and the pin sometimes find it difficult to pierce it. Okay, so once that is done, I'm going to measure my seam allowance. Remember the seam allowance you use, that is what you're going to measure, right? And that is where the pocket is going to be sewn. So here I'm measuring 0.75 and I'm going to sew it on that same allowance. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do now. So I've done that. I've sewn the pocket to the trouser piece. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to give it a notch down to where I have my same allowance, right? I'm going to notch it, like notch it open. Then at the lower part at the 7 inches, I'm going to notch the two-piece joint together. Okay, the upper part is just the one for the trouser that you're notching. So the next thing is to top stitch on the pocket bag. Okay, we know how to top stitch. I'll top stitch on the pocket bag. So once that is done, this is it, right? Now the next thing we're going to do is to fix it inwards this way to form the pocket bag, to form the pocket itself. So while fixing this, you're going to make sure that it is on the same line with the part that you notched. So it's going to be on the same line with the trouser piece, which is remaining the part that you notched. The other part is already forming the pocket. Okay, so at this point you can decide to iron it and keep it in place, but I'm going to be using pin to secure it. All right, make sure that they are on the same line. This is not the usual pocket trouser that we used to know. This is a different method because the trouser pocket is not going to be starting from the waistline. So once I secure it this way, I'm going to fold or close the lower part of this pocket bag so that it is not open. I'll sew it this way. Okay, so that is what I'm going to be doing now. You can decide to turn it inside out and sew to maintain neat finishing. If you still sew it outside, you use your weaving machine to weave it. Whichever one you choose is still okay, right? So I will do that right away and bring it back. So once that is done, this is what we have. We're already forming the pocket. In fact, the pocket has already been formed, as you can see, right? The lower part is closed. It's already formed. Now the next thing is to join it to the back. This is where you might also have another issue. As for this thing, it's very easy to do. So I'll put it side by side where to join it. Okay, make sure they are matching up very well. Now use my pin to secure it. We are going to be sewing on our seam allowance, the front and back trouser piece. You are not going to be touching the pockets. Okay, the pocket is not going to be touched. We're only sewing on the seam allowance that we notched. Okay, so back and front put together, the pocket is already inside by amount of seam allowance that we have, as you can see. So you're going to sew very close, but make sure you don't stitch the pocket opening. Okay, now we've done that. You can see how beautiful it is. Until you raise it up, then you know it's a pocket. See how beautiful it is. Isn't this very easy to be done? Very easy, but if you don't know it, you think it's not possible to have a pocket in a trouser with rope that is cut together. And this pocket can hold as many things as possible. As many things, look at, there's so many things I'm fixing into this pocket. So please, soulmates, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please kindly do so. You can see that the pocket is also outside at the back already. Okay, please kindly do so. Subscribe to this channel and we'll be having more interesting videos. Now the upper part, you can now fold your band area using the amount of allowance you added and then insert your rope to it and we are good to go. So this is me being happy and showing you how this was achieved. Thank you so much for watching. And like I said, if you've not subscribed, thank you, the 4,000 subscribers that we have. See you in our next video.